E já aqui temos o professor Michael Butter. Welcome. Luís is a bit... my name is Luana.
My name is Luís.
Hi, he's a bit nervous because he doesn't speak very good English.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm enjoying my time here.
Really?
Nice weather.
Yeah, nice weather.
Yeah, do you understand anything of Portuguese?
No, hardly anything.
Okay.
So you can talk behind my back, you can conspire.
No, I was just asking because we don't say very interesting stuff, so it's good that you don't understand. But today we are here to talk about conspiracy theories. And we are going to take this opportunity that you are here with us to ask about where do they come from? How does someone start a conspiracy theory?
Well, conspiracy theories offer explanations. Mm-hmm. Explanations that exclude all coincidence, all chaos, all contingency, and they focus on human actors. So it's not something abstract like globalization, but it is a group of people plotting. Mm-hmm. Everything has been planned. That is the most important thing about a conspiracy theory. Everything has been planned and everything happens in secret. And these kinds of explanations are attractive to people who have problems dealing with ambiguity, who want clear answers, and people who feel that they are out of control, because it gives them back control if they at least think they understand why things are going against their interests.
And do you think that it's common to find between conspiration?
Yes.
People that maybe lost faith in like the state or politics?
Yeah, these days especially most conspiracy theories are directed against people in power. They're always very populist, so it's very attractive to people who have lost trust in science. We see this with corona conspiracy theories, or who have lost trust in established politics. We see this with the connection between conspiracy theories and populism. In the past, it was different. In the past, it was quite normal to believe in conspiracy theories. And back then, conspiracy theories were usually directed against outsiders, people from other countries coming in, and people like plotting from below, revolutionaries. But these days, conspiracy theories, at least in the Western world, are usually directed against those in power.
These theories have been around for a long time. Do you think social network have increased the credibility?
Yes, the credibility definitely. So to cut a very long story short, conspiracy theories emerge in their modern form hundreds of years ago. And for a long time it's completely normal to believe in them. Mm-hmm. Until after World War II. And then they move from the center of society to the margins. And they fly under the radar for a long time because people are no longer invited to TV shows, for example, who spread conspiracy theories. They have problems publishing their ideas. And through the internet, of course, they find ways to get their ideas out there. So these ideas become more visible again. And of course, people find them more easily, which means that we have probably through the internet a slight increase in the belief in conspiracy theories again. And that is also due to the networking that people do online. None of us wants to believe things that nobody else believes. So if you thought the moon landing was staged in a TV studio and all your neighbors tell you that's wrong, you're an idiot if you believe that, at some point you stop believing that. These days, of course, you go online. And if all the people you meet in the real life tell you this is nonsense, you go online and no matter what you believe, you will always find people who say, yes, you are right, and I tell you what, it's even worse. And this, of course, confirms your beliefs. And that's the effect the internet and social media have on conspiracy theories.
You will always find answers.
You always find answers. And, of course, we have to take into account that when we do a Google search, for example, we don't get an objective reality in response to that. But what we get is links that are determined by our previous searches and the articles that we clicked on. So if you Google COVID, you get different results than I do. And somebody who has been visiting all these COVID conspiracy theory websites will get different results altogether. So you have the impression I am actually saying the truth because everybody else is saying the same thing.
Okay.
So we get
So
these
you
echo
just,
chambers.
You just go down the rabbit hole.
You move in circles, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you go down the rabbit hole. The safest indicator, we know that from psychological research, to believe in a conspiracy theory is that you already believe in other conspiracy theories.
Okay. And you've been studying conspiracy theories for a long time, yes?
Yeah.
Have you ever come across one that you thought, well, maybe this one is not so weird after all?
Well, I believe everything I hear about FIFA.
Okay.
I think they're entirely corrupt. I want to believe that the United States government has an alien somewhere in the basement beneath the White House, but I don't think that's the case. And I used to believe in the moon landing conspiracy theory for 3 minutes.
Okay. Because I actually believe that Michael Jackson is still alive. And I searched on Google and I found several pictures of him. Do you think this is true?
I don't think so, but I would also say that this is not a real conspiracy theory, because usually conspiracy theories have some political dimension.
Okay.
They are about a sinister plan. And I mean, what would be the plan behind Michael Jackson staging
Yes, it's more
his
personal.
own death?
Yeah.
It's more
But
personal.
for example, Q, it's a conspiracy theory, QAnon.
QAnon is a conspiracy theory. You could say it's a whole bundle of conspiracy theories.
Okay.
I mean, on the one hand, it goes back to anti-Semitic conspiracy theories that are hundreds of years old. At the same time, it's like the post-Trump election version of the Pizzagate conspiracy theory. And it has radically changed over the years, because in the beginning, it was quite harmless. Because it was basically about, usually conspiracy theories are about, we have to alert the world that something horrible is happening and we have to take action. QAnon was for a long time about, hey, figure out how Donald Trump is fighting the conspiracy. So
Okay.
lean back and understand the clues. And only with COVID did this change, because then Q began to claim COVID is just a smokescreen to keep Trump from being re-elected. So, but it's really one of the more problematic conspiracy theories.
But for you, what was the last great conspiracy theory that had great impact here?
Well, I think that all the corona conspiracy theories really had a lot of impact. In Germany, there are demonstrations every Monday where between 100 and 200,000 people take to the streets in different cities demonstrating against all restrictions, because they claim that it is a hoax and that it is actually serving the purpose of the government taking all your civil rights away. People are wearing yellow stars that say unvaccinated to compare themselves to the Jews during the Nazi period. So this is, of course, very problematic.
And is there anything that, for example, people like us, normal people, is there anything that we can do to, in some way, try to fight back the conspiracy theories?
Well, I think educating about conspiracy theories, which is in a way what we're doing here already at this moment, is important, because we know that once people really believe in conspiracy theories, it's almost impossible to convince them that they're wrong.
Because
because the beliefs are tied to their identity, and if you challenge the conspiracy theory, you attack their sense of self. So what you need to do is you need to tell people in advance about how conspiracy theories work, how they argue, and how to recognize them, the so-called pre-bunking. Because if you do that in schools, in TV programs, wherever, then we know that then fewer people will believe in conspiracy theories once they encounter them.
Ok, Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Aí
for
em
having me.
casa vão ver o livro, leiam, informem-se bem antes de começarem a acreditar ou a questionar algumas coisas. Questionem, mas procurem sempre em fontes fidedignas. E, Michael, thank you once again.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much, Michael.